The book Dragon's Lair. Yeah, so that's apparently a thing going around. What do you mean? Well, didn't you hear? You know, you know Muffet, right? Miss Muffet? Yeah? What about her? Well, apparently, she is getting married in the not-too-distant future. Oh, really? Who's the lucky fellow? Well, get this. This is kind of the kicker. She's actually getting married to a Drider. An Arachnia? Yeah. Drachny, Drider, Arachne, they're one and the same. Same Silver, you know what I mean. But yeah, she's getting married to this Drider gentleman in the not-too-distant future. I think they said their wedding was going to be in the springtime. But, I mean, it's interesting, though. Because you know the whole story that Mother Goose told about her. With the whole spider sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. If I'm honest, though, I think it might be the same Drider that sat down beside her. Oh, I see. Well, what are your thoughts on it? Personally, I think it's kind of ironic that she used to have such crippling arachnophobia, but now she's getting married to someone, and her someone is a Drider. Personally, I do think it is ironic, but I also think it's kind of a testament to how far she's come since her crippling fear of spiders. I think it's pleasant anyway. To be honest, I'd kind of like to see you get over your fear of bears. Hey, look, it was one time, I was a kid, I sampled the porridge, I sat on the chairs, I slept in the beds. It was one time and I also got really tired. It was good porridge. I have no idea what the heck they put in their porridge, but it was amazing. So, yeah. Pot me and kettle. Besides, you're one to talk with your sweet tooth. Not to mention your love for teddy bears. Seriously, I don't know how you're able to sleep so soundly with a plushy version of one of those. They're terrifying. They were so huge. Oh, come on. I doubt Mr. and Mrs. Bear were that bad. If anything, I think you might have given them a bit of a surprise. Plus, I don't think they locked the door proper anyway. But I mean, we live in the forest. You don't really expect bandits to come to the forest, and only an idiot would go into the house that belonged to a family of bears. Ha ha, very funny, Silver. Oh, Goldilocks, don't be like that. I'm only teasing you. Though, at the same time, you should have known better, even as a little girl. You've always been the troublesome out of the two of us. Hey, at least I have a sense of adventure and curiosity. You've always been content to stay home and help Mama cook. I mean, I don't want to go anywhere else. I love this place. At the same time, though, I do wish I could spend the rest of my life avoiding bears, like that one. Huh? Oh, hello there. We didn't hear you come through the back door of the garden. Huh. Goldilocks, is this the baby bear you were telling me and Mama about? They don't look like a baby. Clearly they've grown since the last time you saw them. Uh-huh. Hey. You and your family still aren't peeved about that little accidental breaking and entering, are you? Huh? You didn't come here for that? You wanted to apologize? Apologized? I mean, for what? I don't understand. Goldilocks, aren't you going to introduce me? Oh yeah, I don't think we really got to know each other. I mean, I did run away screaming when I saw you, your mom, and your dad looming over me while I was sleeping in your bed. But, what's your name? Oh. Oh, that's a really good name. It's a very nice name. It suits you. You know, it kind of does. Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? You already know me, but, well, why don't you introduce yourself? Alright. Well, my name is SIlverlocks. I mean, you can probably tell by my silver hair. The exact opposite of Goldilocks' pretty golden hair. Oh yeah, we do know each other. I mean, you could say we're rather family. We're twin sisters. We did it again. Yeah, we did it again, but, you know, we are twin sisters after all, so it does sometimes happen. We'll match each other word for word sometimes. So, what brings you here, little bear, aside from wanting to apologize to my sister? Oh. Oh, really? Aw, that's so sweet. You wanted to find me again, so we could get to know each other better, and maybe become friends? Well, why? I broke into your home. I tasted your porridge. I sat in your chair. I broke your chair. And then I slept in your bed. Why would you? You thought my sister was pretty, and you wanted to have her as a playmate? But she was gone before you could ask her? Oh, that's so sweet and adorable. Aw, I wish you'd have stayed, Goldilocks. You seem like a very nice bear. Um, you wouldn't mind, rather, but, could I pet your ears just a little bit? Really? Thank you. Oh, your ears are so soft, and you look very, very nice. A very clean and well-groomed bear. You actually remind me of one of my teddy bears that I have in my bedroom. Oh my gosh. Huh? Oh yeah, my sister Silverlocks really likes bears. I mean, she likes animals in general, but like teddy bears are one of her favorite. She has like at least 3, 7. Mm-mm. I have 10 Goldilocks because our one uncle would give me a teddy bear every year for my birthday. He still does. Oh wow, right, I forgot about that. Yeah, you do have 10 teddy bears. Oh my gosh, when we were little, we'd have tea parties, and almost half of the guests would be teddy bears. They were fun tea parties, but at the same time, I don't know, I was still wary of them. Well, I mean, I was frightened, and so, I don't know. No, I did not think the teddy bears were going to come to life and attack me. She's lying. She totally did, more than once. Silver, whose side are you on? I'm on nobody's side. I am simply here, and I'm enjoying it. And I'm also enjoying the company of our new guest. And speaking of guest bear, would you like a cup of tea? You would? All right. It's a special lemon and lavender tea. It's one of my own recipes. Yeah, Silver is really, really good in the kitchen. She makes really good cakes and soups and breads, and her porridge is amazing. Like, really, really amazing. Like, on par with the porridge that your mom made when I accidentally broke into your house. Seriously though, did your mom put in that porridge? It was so yummy. You don't have to share it with us if you don't want to, but I'd love to write the recipe down. That way I know what to make Goldilocks, even though I already know what to make her. Every morning it's the same. A nice, warm, steamy bowl of porridge. I can't help it. It's yummy. Besides, it's a good way to start the day, and it's a comfy food. It's comfy, and it's cozy, and it makes me think of home. So, there. Besides, I ain't judging you on what you like to eat, SIlverlocks. With your obsession with blueberry muffins. Well, blueberry muffins are good. I like having a blueberry muffin fresh out of the oven and smothered in butter for breakfast. And then, of course, we wash our breakfasts down with a cup of tea. Tea, which is really good, and also kind of hard to find in the marketplaces. Speaking of, Guest Bear, would you like a cookie too? Alright. These are really good cookies. Yep, I made it myself. But, what do you say, Goldilocks? Our guest came, they apologized for scaring you, and they want to be friends with you. What do you say? Surely you'd be willing to try at least. Well, thing is, how do I know this isn't just some trick to try and eat me and my sister? I heard about Little Red Riding Hood. I heard how she fell victim to wolves. I don't want to fall victims to bears. How do I know that you won't eat me or hurt me or my sister? Huh? A bear's honor? So, by giving us your word and honor, you can't break that promise? Well, it seems to check out, Goldilocks. I mean, a word is one thing. At the same time, you do seem really nice. Well, I guess. I mean, I haven't tried throwing anything at you, despite the fact that you kind of invited yourself to me and Silver's tea. But I suppose we can try and be friends at least. Pardon me, Guest Bear. If you're going to be friends with Goldilocks, might I be friends with you too? SIlverlocks, don't be like that. I'm sure you wouldn't mind if my sister was your friend too, right? Again, she really loves animals, and again, she's really fond of bears. I can be friends with you too? Oh, yay! Oh, thank you, Guest Bear. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have hugged you like that. Okay, SIlverlocks, calm down. Are you okay though? Did my sister make you feel uncomfortable? Don't worry about it. Alright. Well, there's something I gotta know. If we're gonna be friends, we ought to learn some stuff about each other. What are some things you like? Oh, you like to eat? To go hiking and walking around? You like exploring? And you like taking naps in the sunlight? You sound kind of like Goldilocks. Well, a mere coincidence. I also happen to like reading. Oh, no kidding. You collect books too? Well, what kind of books do you like to read? You like poetry and romance novels? And you like stories about mystery and adventure and folk tales? Huh. No kidding! I love that author! His stuff is not really SIlverlocks' taste, but I personally think he is a literary genius. How did you find out about him? Oh my gosh, that's the same way I found out about him too. I was walking through the marketplace and I found a book cart. And I happened to find one of his books in the at the marketplace. Oh, I know, right? Who's your favorite character in that story? Oh yeah, me too. It's definitely the detective. He's so charming and he's just so clever in the way he solves those mysteries. Tell me, Guest Bear, what kind of poetry do you like? You like that artist too? Oh my goodness! Oh, what was your favorite poem by them? Ah, that definitely is fitting, and that poem certainly suits you. I always liked the poems that she wrote where she described colors. Oh, what was that book called? Something about hailstones and fishbones? I'm not sure. But, hmm. Actually, now that I think about it, would you like to stay for dinner, maybe? A SIlverlocks! Don't be so forward. After all, Bear over here might have other places he'd like to be, and you wouldn't mind? You'd like to have dinner with us? Well, I can certainly ask Mama, and I'm sure she wouldn't mind. Especially once the whole situation is cleared up. But, yeah. Ugh. Well, I don't know about YouTube, but all this talk and staying in the house has got me kind of dying to stretch my legs. Would y'all fancy a trip out of the house? Well, I wouldn't mind that. What do you think, Guest Bear? You wish to go with us? All right. Well, now that's just finding out where we want to go. Let's see. There's the museum. The museum's always good. We could go to that Hall of Mirrors. That place is kind of cool. We could also go to the bakery. I think Gretel's testing out some new recipes. Yeah, the bakeries are also good. We could go to the Golden Afternoon Garden. We could go down to the park. Maybe we could go to the bird's nest. Yeah, we could totally do any of those. What do you think, Guest Bear? Where would you like to go? Oh, you're right. I don't think we've been there. Not in a while, at least. Yeah, we should totally go to the Cat and the Fiddle. That vintage spot is so cozy and quaint, and you never know what you're gonna find there. It's really, really nice. Well, are we in agreement then? Are we going to the Cat and the Fiddle? I, for one, am up for it. What say you, Bear? Well, all right then. What are we waiting for? Let's go to the Cat and the Fiddle. All right? All right.